Welcome, Scott West, Harvest to the Sea. I'm here today to show you Portico Bounty, shrimp that Harvest to the Sea is proud to be back packing for Cisco, Florida. We're going to take a look at this shrimp today, do a cutting on the shrimp, take a look at the quality, the workmanship, the yield. We have a 2.5 pound bag. One thing I want to point out is most competitors in the marketplace will have a 2 pound bag. So let's take a look at this shrimp. It's beautiful. You can see right from here, beautiful workmanship, beautiful color, uniform color, nice clear bag. Net weight, we're going to deglaze and make sure that our net weight is right on, that we have 2 pounds of deglazed shrimp. Remember, the glaze on the shrimp, the IQF on the shrimp is there to protect the shrimp from freezer burn and dehydration. So let's get started. So here we have our Portico shrimp with a 2125 direct from the freezer. Out of the bag into our number 8 sieve for deglazing. One thing I'd like to point out before I deglaze is how beautiful this shrimp is. Uniformity, quality, color, perfect condition, the tails, no neck meat, trimmed very nice, deveined very nice. No broken pieces at all. Packed very well in the Portico bag. So let's head over to the sink and we'll deglaze this product and see how we come out with our net weight. Now we're going to run our water. Looking for about a 70-degree water temperature. We're going to gently remove the ice glaze in our sieve off our shrimp. Do this for about 1 minute. We're keeping the shrimp frozen here. I'm just taking off our glaze. Once we finish that, we need to let our shrimp drain for about 2 minutes. Be completely dry, but still frozen. So one thing you'll notice with the shrimp here is we've got very uniform coloring and sizing. At Harvest to the Sea, we have a beautiful true sizing chart that we can provide you. As you can see, we have a 1620. If I lay it right on that 1620 shrimp, we've got the true size. Very accurate in sizing. Very uniform in coloring. Vaname white shrimp. Very nutty. Nice snap, nice bite. Beautiful color when cooked up. So at this point, we're weighing 1 pound of shrimp. Check the true sizing and consistent count. The shrimp is within spec. So here we have our true count of our shrimp, of the 1 pound of shrimp that we weighed out. One of the things I want to point out is we are within spec. We have 20 shrimp here. We also have a very uniform sizing to the shrimp. Very uniform, right within specification, and we have a uniform coloring of the shrimp. When we look closer at the shrimp, we're completely deveined. We have no neck meat, which is commonly found on other shrimp. Our tails are beautiful. There's no clipped tails, no broken tails, and we have no black spot. The other important attribute to look for, which is very common, is freezer burn and dehydration. It tells you that you've got old product. This product looks very fresh, very new. Now let's do a comparison to product from our competitors. So here we have a competitor's brand, and we're going to show the same process and take a look at their quality, their sizing, their net weight. Okay, so here we have our competitor. I already see some issues with heavy neck meat and a very heavy glaze, which will probably show us a result of loss of weight when we deglaze. Also, we have coloring variation. You can see we have a nice blue hue here and a nice brown here. So the shrimp came from different ponds and were commingled. We also have broken tails. We have other issues with the tail, So let's deglaze this and take a look at our net weight. So here we go, 70-degree water. Again, we're going to just rinse the shrimp of the ice glaze. We seem to have a very heavy ice glaze here on this shrimp. Notice a lot of clipped tails here on this product. Sign of age, with a lot of discoloration. There is a little bit of freezer burn as well. So you got to be conscious of what you're buying and what you're paying for. And as we all know, shrimp can be very expensive. So while deglazing the shrimp, one thing I noticed is we've got a lot of foaming. That's one of the games in the industry, is the phosphate, sodium tripolyphosphate. We all use it to a certain percentage to provide protection from dehydration and freezer burns during our storage. But there are companies out there that abuse it to add water, retain moisture, which adds weight, which will purge out in the cooking process. Alright, so let's weigh our competitor. We've drained the shrimp, deglazed it, now we're ready to weigh it. We have our scale zeroed out. See how our competitors are doing. Got a lot of clipped tails, broken tails, dehydration, freezer burn. It's not something you look for when you're buying shrimp. It's what you try to avoid. So I'm just going to put the broken tails on there. So we have 1 pound, 14 ounces, a little over 14 ounces. So we're short. So here we have our competitor's shrimp, and we've weighed out 1 pound to get our true count to the pound. Now we'll lay the shrimp out and look at the workmanship, uniformity in sizing, and quality and color of the shrimp. And quality and color of the shrimp. So here we are. We've checked our net weight, deglazed our shrimp. We've weighed out 1 pound. Now we're going to take a look at the quality of our shrimp, the true sizing, uniformity, coloring, and workmanship. Right off the bat, I look at this shrimp and I see coloring that's not uniform across the shrimp. I also see tremendous sizing disparity. We do not have uniform sizing. As you can see, in the 2 pounds of shrimp, we had quite a few broken shrimp, broken tails. This becomes an unusable product, ends up being something you use in an ingredient rather in a shrimp cocktail or in a sauté dish or fried shrimp. One of the things I can see here also on this shrimp, on almost every one, is the neck meat. There's an awful lot of neck meat that adds weight, takes away from workmanship, and the quality of the shrimp and the true sizing. If I select randomly a shrimp here, these are supposed to be 1620, and I put it on our true sizing chart, we have a 2630, not a 1620. I'll take another one of the larger ones. Okay. When I size that out, that shrimp is a 2125. I'm hard pressed to find any shrimp that meets the true sizing of a 1620. So we're being cheated here. Not only but with weight, but true size. The other thing we noticed was the phosphate level, and I can see that in the sheen of the shrimp here, as well as the bubbling from the deglaze. And if you notice, the count is only 18 shrimp. So we definitely know by count to a pound that we are not within the specification of a 1620. The true testament is to lay this competitor shrimp with our shrimp side by side. We have true count on our shrimp, we have true size on our shrimp, we have uniform coloring, high level of workmanship, on our shrimp versus our competitor. Just a reminder, you get what you pay for. With this shrimp, you're going to get full utilization, full plate presentation. This shrimp, we're missing one plate on the table, which affects our food costs tremendously. So what I like to always say is, it's not the price on your invoice, it's the price on the plate. Thank you very much.